We are here in Riga for the 2024 SIFMANet Summit. What are your key takeaways?
We welcome the executive order from the White House of December 2023. What we want to see now is that implemented, and we really do need to see both banks and corporate institutions fear being designated for facilitating sanctions evasion. We need to see a cultural change in the corporate sector. Whereas banks are concerned about being designated and for facilitating sanctions evasion, the corporate sector somehow seems to remain immune to that concern. That needs to change. The main thing that's been reinforced to me is that the implementation of sanctions is a Sisyphean task. After 2 years, we cannot relent in our efforts to restrict the resourcing and the funding of the Russian military. So, for example, controlling the border here in the Baltic states is absolutely critical and not something that the states here can be left to do on their own.
Paulis, Latvia is at the forefront of sanctions implementation. What does it mean in practice?
In practice, it means that we are one of the most exposed EU jurisdictions from sanctions circumvention perspective, because we have a direct external border with both Russia and Belarus. And of course, some Russian individuals who are currently designated by the European Union have business interests in Latvia. Therefore, we can be exposed to both sectoral sanctions circumvention and financial sanctions circumvention.
What are you hoping to achieve by designating the FIU as a leading authority?
We want to achieve in Latvia that sanctions are implemented correctly and to spread the message in the European Union by giving sort of a leadership, moral leadership and leadership through practice, that Latvia, as a border country, a country of a little bit less than 2 million inhabitants, takes sanctions seriously, and the rest of European Union member states should also opt for making sure that their respective jurisdictions are not used for sanctions circumvention and that sanctions are implemented really effectively across the European Union member states.
I think the Union as a whole are not better than the weakest link. So that's why I think my country and all the others needs to understand that we have to have an effort to come together. I call it a one-team effort. I think that's the only way we can operate.